What's up, dudes? You guys hear me? Let me move this thing a little closer. Oh, yeah. Had to do some last minute damage. Hey, Jerry. Hey, LOS. Hey, Tin. Hey, Dan. Martin. John. The Janice. Mike. Killer Prince. And Django. How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, Cartoon. How's everybody doing? Got a great Tuesday evening or night, morning, wherever the hell you are. Welcome. Hey, Marcus. Amanda, how you doing? Second shift. Hey, Andrew. Musaka. How's it going? Thank you, everyone, for being here. It's awesome. Check something out real quick. Zombie, what's up, man? How you doing? Joined him. Feeding hungry dogs. NG, that's right, Zombie. Has anyone printed this? Letters, you know. I have not printed the Xenomorph for my SVO8 yet. It is on the to-do list, though, Jerry. How's your box turtle build coming along, Jerry? Heck yeah, Mike. Hey, Mike's girlfriend. Let me get some screws. Hold on a second. Saying that right? Hey, Billy. Screw there. Yeah, I popped in for a little bit. I don't think I said anything in chat, Jerry, but I was there in spirit. I can. I think this. So, I'm actually in the process of doing a video on this for you guys we're working with here. We got some. Can you guys see it? Some carbon fiber rods here that I've been testing. Some of the results have been really good. Looks like 2 rods is not worth it. So 1 seems to be the sweet spot, but I'm still working on that. I was hoping to get that done before tonight, but alas, I got sick. So also hopefully I have enough. Oh, and Sunday was wild. There was like 10 people streaming Sunday. I know a few of us were laughing about it because we had was it Mandic, Steve, West 3D, 3D Musketeers, and then I know I had a couple other ones popped up. I know I was watching yours, Jerry. But when you have like 5 streams up, it's kind of hard to keep track of everybody. But yeah, so we are gonna do the NG enclosure today. So to do that, there's a little bit of prep that needs to, looks like, actually, hold on a second. Looks like I already did it. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to make sure that on the sides down here and up here, you get your heat insert. So I believe there's a spot in the manual that touches on it when you get to that point. If you are planning on doing the enclosure, just go ahead and put those heat inserts in. Have the chance. But don't worry, we got a bunch of heat inserts to do today. Right. So, got the heat insert. I chat again. Does the enclosure kit come with the extra heat inserts? Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, yeah. I didn't forget. I'm gonna have to work on those tomorrow. Uh, let's see. Dan, does the enclosure kit come with? I believe Hector is including everything needed to enclose this. Hey, Kidro, what's up, man? So yeah, I want to say yes, Dan. I want to say yes, but I'll verify. So Johnny's talking about the Fabreeko kit. Yeah, I think his typical is like 20% over. I think that's what Hector usually does. Django, I just got your message. Don't worry, I can start making fun of you now. I see that you're here. All right, so it's all right. I knew what you're talking about. All right, so I'm gonna actually use my handy dandy press to, so gonna mix bag over here. So I don't know if you guys can tell, I am still a little bit under the weather. Push through, because tonight's gonna be fun. Oh, and by the way, last week you guys saw that SSR mount for the +4. Yeah, I swapped it. I found a different one, and there's actually a fan on it now. So I listened to you guys. There's a hey Clown Hammer. Yeah, I think I have a 92 millimeter fan on that now instead of the. I took the stock 40 mil, put that on the SSR. Working a lot better. Those stepper temps were going up there. Zombie, you still here? Zombie, I know you're a big fan of the Cheaty +4. I think that's. Oh, yep, and magnet. We got our magnets. I got some strong ones. Hopefully, I bought enough. All right, heat insert time. The carbon rods are holding up. Got distracted. This heat insert went a little bit too far, but it's all right. So that video I'm working on, I'm hoping to get done by the weekend. It's a little bit tricky. I'm not a scientist, but yeah, I get some pretty good data on it. And spoiler alert, I will be sticking with one carbon rod instead of going with two. As my buddy Jixerful here says, there's a point of diminishing returns. I believe those are your words, right, man? Yeah, Django, I think you just play a scientist on TV. I don't think you're an actual scientist. But the carbon rods have been surprisingly they've been good. I can't complain. Do I recommend them? No. Sounds like me. I think for, you know, the average individual, I think the steel rods on this thing are just DH. I stayed at a Holiday Inn once, maybe twice, maybe more. Yeah, there's a big difference with, you know what? Here, let me show you. Let me give you, I'll give you guys a sneak peek. Let's. Love the image. Certified expert. All right, and window cap. All right, so this one right here is the first input shaper graph for one carbon rod. Let me go to the good ones. All right, so this was the last run of the first batch. This is it's not the prettiest graph, but for performance we got MZV 3.7 reduction vibration, 44,000 max XL, even with the recommended EI, we're still at 36.5. For Y, last run for one rod, we're looking at a healthy 14,000. And this is with one rod. No, so Django, just to be clear, it's not until it looks good. These were all based off of the belt shaper. So I was going for the cleanest belt graph and then the associated input shaper with the clean belt graphs. So this is with two carbon rods, and it was a disaster. But with two carbon rods, you see this like crazy spike at 170. But even with performance, we're looking at almost 52. So overall, not bad. And then here's why for it. And for performance, we're looking at 18. So with two carbon rods, to go up, I think stock was 10,000 to go up 8,000 for Y. It's not bad. These are the belt graphs. This was one carbon rod, and this is what it was associated to. So this is how I was matching them up. I spent a ton of time tensioning the belts on this thing, and then only to throw all of this out because here's stock, by the way. This is stock X, and we got 28,000 and yeah, 10,000. So decent jump. I think there's a couple other graphs that are missing from here, but yeah, I got a lot of stuff to go through for that. So that might be this week. It might not be this. I don't know yet. We'll see. I got spring break next week, so hey, BBs. Next week might be more likely when that video comes out. Yeah, this is 24 volt, and honestly, these are on these motors, which I think they're like some type of like LDO motor, but not actual LDO motors. But my recent one, so I went back to one rod and swapped the motors out. So now I have LDO superpower motors in here, and I'm testing with new motors. Thank you, Ryan. So yeah, I got there's new motors in it now. Right now it has the LDO superpower motors in it. And I have an Octopus Pro that Big Tree Tech sent me for another project, but I'm gonna talk to them about using it in this one because I think now that I have the skirts on here, I'm gonna get a 48 volt power supply for it and run 48 volts on this. That's the goal, Django. I think this is gonna be my just because printer. Actually, Ryan, you don't have to get an Ender 3 to build an Ender3NG. As crazy as that sound. Django, right now this is running the this is the SKR Mini E3 V3, so it was 2209. But Ryan, you could very well go out and buy your own extrusions. You can get the CNC bed carriage, the cast bed, and you can build one of these without ever having a Creality donor, which actually is going to be my next build. My next build is going to be without a donor. Because everybody around here wants way too much freaking money for an Ender 3. People think their Ender 3s are special or something. Yeah, so if you go into the configurator, so if you go to RH3D's website, you download the configurator, you put in Ender 3 Pro, and then you look at the BOM, the extrusion links will be there. Yeah, I think the last one I got was from eBay. One of these was eBay. Or maybe it was Comgrow. I've had these things for so long. Yeah, Django. I'm gonna get the 51. I'm gonna get the 5160 Pros. The link to it's rh3d.xyz. I think it might actually even be in the description. You got 2 for free, Mike? Dang, that's legit right there. I got the pink one I got for free. A friend of mine, she gave it to me. It was she got it for her parents for Christmas, but they didn't use it, so she offered to donate it to me, knowing that I would put it has become my go-to NG. So Linda, if you are watching, thank you. It's not in the description. I'll add it to the description. It's rh3d.xyz. I'll add it to the chat in a second. Django, send me those in a DM. I haven't picked anything up yet. or upgraded from his. Pretty good score, Mike. Hey, Timor. A free printer, no matter what it is, it's a good printer. I'll fall on that sword. You guys could always try emailing Chep. Apparently, he put out a video and he has a bunch of Ender 3s that he doesn't know what to do with. After add on this printer, no, I have multicolor on the green one. I have a box turtle on that one. Although one of my other ones, I'm like probably the pink one. I'll probably do the RH3D multi-material unit just for fun. I want to get my hands on one of those enclosures for the box turtle. I need to make the chat bigger, man. I can't read that. What are you enjoying? That's are you talking about my box turtles videos? If so, thank you. Those were a lot of fun. It, I learned a lot from that. The box turtle team is awesome. Like, what are you sitting down enjoying? Print myself some glasses. I know, right? Actually, you know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm moving chat to this. Can't pronounce that. Reading Polish has never been my strong point. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Mike. Yes. I would love to sit down and enjoy those with you. She's not here, Dan. And yes, she know she she knows those, and I know those, and I want those. The green, yeah, yeah, Janice. That one was fun. That I learned a lot building that box turtle, and the box turtle team just there's so many super smart people in that group, and I learned a lot from them. Yeah, Punchki, that's what it is. Yeah, Punchki. Funny, my daughter wants to learn Polish, so now yeah, yep. So Ryan, so choose Ender 3 Pro, and then when you look in the BOM, the bill of material tab, it will tell you the lengths of the extrusions needed. Oh yeah, Dan, my Polish is awful, but I know how to ask for a beer. Um, I think pivo was probably the first Polish word that I learned. I had to learn that before we went to visit the family in Poland. I needed to. Understanding how to say beer in Polish was more important than asking what. Speaking of, I want to go back to Poland so bad. Uh, John, you're not gonna like the answer. It was $0. LDO sent it to me as a beta tester. Learning the important words, yeah. Yeah, Poland is beautiful. I want to go. I want to go back so much, but it's so expensive to go. It's not expensive once you're there. Actually, it's like the opposite. It's not expensive at all. You're there, but just getting there is expensive. You guys share a hotel with the guy that created it. Yeah, I love my box turtle as well. The odd number. Any reason for 5? Yeah, flight. I think the flights we went in 2013, and I think the flights were probably like $3 grand for us to go. It was the hefty price tag. I remember that. Oh, that's what fits on the 350. Okay, yeah, that makes. Yeah, I think that was for the two of us. Keep in mind that was 12 years ago. Where's Zombu? He wanted the. I purposely didn't remove the supports from these for him. Where's Zombu? He needed the ASMR. Is there an option? You mean like if you're not using an Ender 3? Holy crap, Dan. Um, you mean like if you were using custom extrusions, Brian? Yeah, clown, grab them. Tell him we're about to do some support removals. I purposely kept these supports on for him. I think T slots should be fine. You just got to get the appropriate hardware for him. Spot that I needed. Heat insert. Get my heat. That was flights, hotel, and train. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Mike, that's what I was thinking. You'd be fine to use T slot. Yeah, because I think they use the V slot on these because of the wheels, and you're not using wheels. So. Couple more. None of that. Now. None of the printed parts. Let's look. No, I don't think so. Zombu, what's up, man? I got some support removal for you. Purposely kept supports on just for you. Just for you. Rear panel. No. The rear panel uses, I mean, you use like Beetlejuice, you say his name 3 times, yeah. I mean, you can just use the T-nuts, but no, Ryan, that usually happens later on in the stream. Not initially. I wait for the kiddos to go to bed. All right, that's it. All right, Zombu, you can leave now. That's all I had for you. Just kidding. Stay. We want you here. Right, guys? Everybody tell Zombu that you want him here. Clownhammer, every time I see you come up, I always remember. I said, "Oh yeah, I gotta make sure I get the giveaway form filled out." You always make me remember the giveaway. Django's over here trying to pay me on Discord to rig the drawings. Actually, yep. Clownhammer, LOS, everybody who won last month is out of the doghouse or jail or whatever you want to call it. It is. Am I giving? Not a chance. I'm not giving this printer away. No, Ryan. Giving away a spool of filament. No, I am not at that level. Django pays to lose, Dan. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this, but if everybody could go over to the Fabreeko Discord and put in an order for a limited release of the armored printing in Fabreeko t-shirt. We gotta let Hector know that the demand is at an all-time high on that. You know, The form's not up yet, Jeff. I'm gonna pin this. My buddy LOS told me to do this, so not necessary, but I'll have the form up probably about a half hour or so. Got to make some progress on this first. You guys see those t-shirts that Hector put together? Oh man, those are gold. Can you guys hear the music or no? Thankfully, no. I hear Django already got his order in for the t-shirt. Same with Jixerful. Or Jixerful's gonna be ordering his shirt. Oh man, when Hector put those pictures out, I literally just like busted out laughing. My son was like, "Dad, what's wrong? What's wrong?" And I was like, "Oh my god, nothing. Nothing's wrong. Everything is just, this is too much. It's too funny." Yeah, Dan, I was talking about the Fabreeko shirts. Oh my god, a face mask. That would have been clutched like 5 years ago. Can you believe that was 5 years ago? Clownhammer, just go to the hangout section of Fabreeko's Discord and just scroll up. I don't think it's actually live. Unless Hector's actually gonna go forward with that. That would just blow my mind. But a mouse pad would be cool. Hector cracks me up. Guy's too much, man. And Django, all we wanted was stickers. Alright, so I think we're good with heat inserts for now. I'm not going to shut this off. I'm just going to put it to the side. Then we're going to start peeling some of these off. So some of these are... This might not work. Yeah, go check that shirt out, Zombu. We we overachieved, yeah. Hey, that's saying something. That's on the to-do list, Zombu. Mike, I can peel this right by the mic. Got that. No worries. If that's how tonight's gonna go, that's how tonight's gonna go. I do not aim to disappoint. I only aim to please. Hey, Dat, how you doing? Price for the shirt? TBD. We need Hector to know that there's enough demand for it. I'm trying to go slow, man. We all know how much it sucks to peel these things. Turn your head and cough. No, the doctors. Thanks, Dean. That's the good stuff. Bunch of sickos coming into my stream. Bunch of weirdos. I love it. I love all of you. I don't care what anybody says, guys. Never change. Embrace who you are. Only printers, man. Only printers. Yeah, man. Fabreeko's got everything. GT4 hater. You're more. Honestly, at first I read that as artistic, but now that I went back and read it again, I like it so much more. Pretty sure we all are. In our own special way. I think to be into 3D printing, I think you got to be on the spectrum in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Well, first, Zombu, we got to heat it up. Can't do any of those nozzle bed actions until everything's got a nice soak going on. God, they have no nails. No, don't rip. Why is it always got to rip over by the holes? The nozzle's not supposed to go in the back, Jenga. Try not to rip it. That's what she said. Oh, the microphone can pick this up. Oh. Don't ask if you don't want the answers, 3D and T. If you don't truly want the answers, don't ask. By the way, is there anything better than a brand new panel? I mean, so clean. I do. I aim to please. That's me. That's what I'm here for. Zombu. Can someone go check on Zombu, please? We gotta make sure he's okay. I never want my content to be unseen. I have to find my place in this busy world that is YouTube. I have to find my shtick. Shtick. Come on, Dan, help me out with that one. I know you know that word. Niche. And apparently it's panel healing is what I need to focus my channel on. Oh, folks. These like, I don't know if you guys saw the you just like to watch 3D and T. He's just sitting on his chair in the corner of the room watching. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hope the chair is comfy. Oh. You want to come by, Ray? Come on by. You know where I live. You want to buy this one? I'll build you one. How about that? I'm partial to this one. This one was the first NG that I built. This was my beta. I built this about a year ago when Fabreeko brought me on board with their beta testing. Oh, Zombie, I'm not throwing away these wrappers. These wrappers are in a pile on the floor. Now these are gonna be for sale afterwards. I'm gonna put them on my website. Oh, that one ripped. Freshly peeled, yeah. And what I'll do is I'll just get some artificial panel spray. I'll make sure I spray it in the bag before I ship it. What is going on, GC4? LOS, they don't. Yet. I've been talking. Oh my, static is real on this one. Ripped free. Stop it. So that is something that I had brought up, and I do talk with the DLPDF guys every once in a while, and I am going to be placing my order soon with them for the build that I'm tentatively going to be doing with mod. We've been talking about it for some time, but that probably won't be till the summertime. Modbot is a busy guy. Is there the cartoon? The kit is on pre-order, so you can buy the kit from Fabreeko right now, and it's going to be shipping by the end of this month. And a portion of each sale, sorry, I get distracted by these comments sometimes. So, where was I? Cartoon. So you can get, you can place an order with Fabreeko for the kit. They're gonna ship later on this year. And actually, Hector went above and beyond and is offering an upgraded bed for the NG as well. So you don't have to use this flimsy stock Ender 3 bed. You can actually get a nice high quality cast bed that's going to be thicker and flatter. And he's also going to be doing the CNC bed panel. Bed carrier, which you can see on this printer right here. The thing is solid. The bed carrier is solid. I highly recommend it if you're not going with Independent Z. I have no plans of doing Independent Z on this printer, which is why I went with this bed carriage. And honestly, for this build volume, I don't see a, like, after using this printer for some time now, since I built it, I don't think the Independent Z is a necessity with this build. It's a nice feature, but I've leveled this bed once. Also, when you purchase from Fabreeko, Hector will be donating a portion of the money from the kit to RH3D for his work, which I think is pretty cool. It's something that I've been doing with my printed parts kits since I got permission to do them. Government shutdown, huh? I don't miss having it. Last time I had to worry about that was when I was in Army. And of course, government shutdown doesn't mean that you don't have to go to work. Wait, what? What did I miss, Zombu? Yeah, I'm glad I don't work for the government. Once I got out of the army, I was done. Well, Sam took enough out of me. And then my dumbass went into law enforcement after that, so couldn't get enough punishment. Oh, I got you. But yeah, no, with the CNC bed carrier, the silicone bed spacers, and this precise printer parts bed, yeah, I don't have any issues with bed leveling. So, and also on my Mercury, I have the Fabreeko bed on that one. I'd expect no difference with the bed from Fabreeko for this, and I plan on getting those. Oh man. This is the last one I'm peeling, by. Oh shoot, just kidding. I have one more. I have the bottom panel. But I got to make sure that that bottom panel fits with 23 minutes. I mean, yeah, I mean, as long as it's right. As long as you don't have to be there for the whole 23 minutes. Oh, that's pretty cool cartoon. Oh, by the way, I have a pretty cool announcement. So, I don't know how many people know this, but with YouTube, there's 2 tiers of monetization. And thanks to all of you guys that are here for my streams and watch my videos, I actually hit the first level of monetization, meaning I hit 3,000 watch hours, and I have enough subscribers, but YouTube is a little bit delayed in counting it. So I was hoping that it would go into effect before tonight, but since this is all I'm really doing for work other than going to school right now, I think I'm gonna try to see what I can do as far as like channel memberships go. Um, Not expecting a whole lot out of it, but you know, I thought it would be cool. Just to go back into the channel for future projects. But yeah, I was super excited about that. I know I had a bunch of people that helped me out and get more panels. Thank you, Jason. Yeah, I'm excited for that second tier. I'm excited for that second tier, but no, it'll happen when it happens. Um, you know, I know my material isn't the flashiest stuff out there, but I try to make it real world, relatable stuff that you know is helpful to people. So you know, I'm not a professional when it comes to this stuff, so I just enjoy talking with you guys. So even oh, thank you, Mike. Yeah, I just like talking to you guys. You guys crack me up. So that means I can do channel memberships. Ooh, this is a good one, guys. Yep, that was awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Cartoon. I really appreciate that. Honestly, when I first started streaming, it was only a couple months ago, but I was super nervous about it because I've never done anything like this before. But um, you guys that have shown up time after time have made it super easy. I'm a lot more comfortable with it now. And honestly, I prefer streaming over doing the edited content just because, well, one, I don't have to listen to myself when I stream. You guys listen to me, and you guys don't seem to complain about it. So that's pretty cool. Um, so I appreciate that, but also, editing is tough. Like I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. It's not enjoyable. A lot goes into it, and then you always kind of second guess yourself as you're editing the video. Like, is this video trash or is this video like actually good? Like I never really, I don't concern myself with how well the video is gonna perform as in terms of like views and stuff like that. It's mainly like, am I gonna get the right information across to you guys in a method that, you know, it'll be understandable? Because, oh dude, that's awesome, Jason. I'm super happy to hear that. Oh, you powder code the exchange. If you're on Discord, you got to send me pictures. Find me on Discord, send me pictures, or email me. My email is in the description. You got to send me some pictures. I want to see the dark gray extrusions. That just sounds badass. But you know, I know a lot of people are like, oh, you know, only a handful of people tune into my streams, but it's like, even if I have like 10, 20 people here, it's it's you guys coming every time, so I just enjoy you guys being. The panels I think are 3 mil. I think they're 3 mil, Mike. So all right, so the panels are peeled. Let's start bolting the stuff on. I think it's about time that we got moving. You guys probably want to see how this goes together, almost as much as you peel panels. So, spoiler alert: back panel's already on. You guys have seen that from the start. Let's see, like 99% sure they're 3 mil. Yeah, they're 3 mil panels. And oh, surprise, we have one more to peel. Fabreeko needs to include bearings. All right, John, I'll let him know. I'll let him know. I'll make sure everything is included that's needed. I've actually worked with Hector on this kit. Like if you rewind back to, I want to say December. What year is it? Was 2025 now? December 2023. Wait. Bearings with the NG Honey Badger bed carriage. Are you talking about this one right here, John? Are you talking about this bed carriage right here? But yeah, if you rewind to December 2023, it's around the time when I first started talking with RH 3D, and I was like, this is something that needs to go. We need to get Fabreeko on board with this because they can make kits for this. Hector was super on board with it from the start, and now we have the NG kit. So that just goes to show how busy, first of all, Fabreeko is, but also goes to show how much goes into making one of these kits. Okay, and so John, so uh, so the bearings on here, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but these are the ones that actually came with the rods. So if these are the ones, if Fabreeko is gonna send these, they're the same. It's just I mounted them underneath instead of on the top. But these are the same ones that I'm using for on the other ones that are in the wobble attachments. Oh, Zombu, you let some magic smoke out? Silver ones? Oh, these ones. These ones right here. Yes. I will bring that to Hector's attention. Toss these in with the bed plate. Thank you, John. Yes. I knew that there was something different, but yes, you're talking about these ones right here. Good catch. So we need to take the spool holder off, and we need to take off the braces and the handles. What were you doing where you let the magic smoke out? You know, not knock on wood. I haven't done that yet. Oh wait, actually, it's not true. Um, Circles, Django. Just do circles. Put a bunch of holes in it, and like no pattern to it. Just random holes. That would really like bother a lot of people, and it would be really funny. The other one. Look in Discord. What is going on? What am I looking? Do you want to start a fire? Because that's how fires start. Django, make it look like you shot him with a shotgun. That would be awesome. These are coming off. So a buddy of mine has the smoke skirts. Titanium bed. When? I cannot afford a titanium bed. Charging. Come on, get out of there. Yeah, send me a picture. By the way, if you guys are watching this and you don't know the best way of get a hold of me, it's through Discord. Discord's the best way to get a hold. Unless you have my phone. I don't use. Yeah, see, I like that Django. I don't think I think a lot of people be like, "Oh, that's not nice," but I like it. I think it looks good. These PSCs run all day and night, charging lithium packs. Are they for like drones or RC cars? Like what? What do you use the batteries for, Django? I mean Zombu. Oh, but anyways, like I was saying, the I got a buddy of mine who has the smoked panels for these, and they look awesome. I just didn't want to cover up my powder coated frame. As the ones that have been flying over New Jersey. All right, so I'm going. I'm gonna make a suggestion right here. If you guys are building an NG and you plan on enclosing it, do not enclose it until you're done working on the inside. Meaning, your if you're gonna do the auxiliary cooling, put those in first. If you're gonna put a bento box, put those in first. Do as I say, not as I do. This is not the easy way of doing things. I'm a glutton for punishment, so um, that's why we're here. Okay, so panels. We're gonna mount one. All right, so you'll have two of these, right? So these channels are for. You want to make sure the channels go on the back wall. So this one go here. This one will go here. You want those channels in the back. All right, and then hey Fabreeko, how's it going tonight? All right, so with the panels, all right. Obviously, when you see holes, you're gonna use holes. All right, and then you got your other one. with the Uno band, but no LOS. That's why I went with clear panels. That's why I went with clear, so you can still see the extrusions. And then you have these spring clips. These go on the bottom. Will hold top part of this. I'm actually going to put these in first. I'm going to use I sometimes have a plan for everything. You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Okay, so it's just you, Zombu. Oh, it might have been muffled because I was away from the mic. This mic, I think you have to be like right up on it. There a black cover for the bottom? Yes, there is. There is, and we are going to try it out tonight. I'm hoping that it works, but with these skirts, I'm not sure if everything will be kosher. It's the inner one that laser cut. They're all laser cut. I believe Hector cuts these all with a laser. Also, the oh yeah, Zombu, you might hear. That's no, these should be fun. Awesome, Jake. Look at him. Your own powder. Did I miss something? 8 light burn. All right, so now we can choose between. So these are going to be, these ones with the magnets are your fronts. And then one will get a slotted in. This one. Here. These two are back pieces. I said I wouldn't be so. I want a laser. Dude, I have no idea what this music is. I apologize to you. Watched a classic last night. I watched the. I don't know how many of you got. How many of you guys remember this movie? But is Pitch Black with Vin Diesel? Oldie but. Yeah, you know it's funny. My dad was a. But he probably still is. He probably still. My dad would watch the Chronicles of Riddick over and over again. And by the way, guys, these pieces don't go here. Okay? I just realized that. These ones do. Yeah. These ones do. I watched it again last night, and it was such a corny movie. It was so corny that it was actually really. It actually makes. I can't. Entertaining. Although I haven't seen the last few. I remember back in the day when I was significantly younger. Um, I used to go see those movies on release day. Could not wait. I want to make sure. Yeah. Honestly, I think the funniest part about the Pitch Black movie was that my wife was watching me, and she goes, "Dude, does Vin Diesel have hair in this movie?" And then there's this, but the very next got hair. So that's good. A wig. It wasn't enough for a wig. That would be something. All right, so now we'll do the side pin top. Also, so the side panels are the same, but you have this cutout right here. Okay, this is gonna go in the front, over by your rod locks. So it's gonna go like this. In a while, sorry guys, bear with me. Latches. These ones are gonna go on this. let's here. Spray it. Honestly, you know, it might be, but I think it was just before he was balding. Spray on hair might actually be it. I mean, it's not going to be as bad as when he was in Boiler Room. I think that's the name of it. His hair in Boiler Room. Whew. I don't know if I'm dating myself with that one. I don't know what we're listening to right now, but this makes me want to listen to Hope's Fall. Does anyone listen? Anyone familiar with Hope's Fall? The Boiler Room was a good movie. Cartoon. I wouldn't call him metal. Call him metal. The early 2000s. All right, so this is kind of how the side panel will go on, and then you have your handles here. Another one of these double brackets here, and then a few single ones down here. Easy way to do that is kind of like getting these kind of T-nuts and then just sliding them in. It's easier on these ones, and then you kind of got to hope that gravity doesn't take these. You could lay it on its side. What? Lay it on its side. But first, let's top mount. And you want the top, so this is your LED channel. You want that pointed down. Metal lockable. I remember watching. No, I've seen it. Was that MTV? Oh, it was Adult Swim. That's right. So let's put this on inside. But what we can use thick. Estimated shipping is going to be the end of March. End of March is when I would be expecting to see shipping notifications. Being thing. How many streams did I do on this? I think I did the skirts ones. This one. This one. Yeah, I think it's 2 streams. why'd you go in that one? There's 6 episodes in the build series, but I think I only did 2 streams on this print. Excuse me. Jason, I have the bar down there. I had the bar because it was not enclosed. Now that I'm enclosing it, that bar is most likely going to be gonzo. Yeah, this enclosure is not as difficult as it seems to go on. Granted, this is the 3rd one I've done. But I will say this enclosure is a hell of a lot easier than the switch wire. Also very. So with this one, I've seen attempts from 40s, if I remember correctly. I've gotten in the 40s with the pink one has a thermistor on it. That I'm on. Definitely warm enough for ABS, as the majority of the ABS printing was. Hey, Nadir. Nadir, hopefully this is the appropriate for me to ask this, but I saw some news about your dad. How's he doing? How's your dad doing, Nadir? Hopefully all's well. Yeah, man, of course. Oh, good, good. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I don't know the details, and that's not my place to know the details. But I saw the post on Discord, and I was like, oh man, I hope he's okay. All right, so we got half this on. So we'll do the other side and the lid, and then the door. The door is the trickiest part. Oh, we gotta hang it off the edge because put the handle on. And I'm gonna do a little bit differently. Thank you. Cool. Hey, thanks for stopping in, dear. Excuse me. Double here. Guys got quiet on me. I get this panel on. John, so the enclosure has a bottom pin. Not sure how it's gonna work with the skirts just yet. The skirts are not part of the NG design. They're a user mod. So there might be some fitment issues with it, but we'll see. This is so sketchy right now because it's not like comfortably on the edge of the table. It's just kind of like teetering right now. So I'm definitely sketched out right now. Super glue it. So super glue. Get back here. There we go. Enclosure could have a for one style. So you can't. There is an internal spool holder. It doesn't work if the the auxiliary coolers. Excuse me, the auxiliary pans. But there is an internal spool holder. I print right from dryers, so I'll show you the filaments that's on here. Honestly, not sure what you're asking about. All right, and now I got the other latch. So, is anybody here planning on watching the new Daredevil series tonight? Disney Plus, John. Still waiting for season 2 for Fire. Oh, Mike, you're that far behind? All right, so excuse me. Not sure if you're able to see this. Uh, these these latches, they have a lip right here. You want this lip to flush, um, so that this other lip. So you want these balls right here, the side of this center bump. You want these sides to be flush with the side panel, so that this hangs over. Show you why, but you want to make sure that part is full, top and bottom. Because that makes for a good starting point when you're trying to align your panels. Up, and we'll get this sidebar place. Yeah, I don't have cable. I have a couple of streaming services. I have Disney because I'm a big Marvel fan. And although some of their latest content hasn't been the best, I still enjoy watching it. I like keeping up with it. I don't know what that is, Dan. Yeah, their stuff after Endgame has been not great. The new Captain America movie was actually really good. I did enjoy that one a lot. Zombo, am I supposed to know what a Plex server is? I feel like I should know. Oh, okay. All right. Let me get this giveaway form up. You guys are funny. All right. Giveaway link is posted. Go ahead and fill that out if you're in the US, and I will explain it again just like I do every week. Atomic Filament blesses us with the giveaway and the ability for me to give away one spool of either PLA, PETG, or ABS in your preferred color. We're starting a new month, so everybody here is eligible. The way I do things, because my audience isn't huge like some of the other guys out there, if you win, that's your win for the month. Okay. I want a bunch of people, as many people as possible, to be able to win. Instead of the same person every time, just because it's just your chances of winning are that good. Unless you are, unless you're Django, and then your chances are next to none. But yeah, go ahead and fill that out, and once we get the door and the lid on and get everything tightened up, we'll go ahead and do the drawing. Sorry, drew a blank. All right, let's get some magnets in here while I'm thinking about it. Need these pieces, and so Slander. All right, so these pieces are gonna go. Want these magnets cracked? These one. I'm going to load up these. And I'm actually going to glue these in. Oh. Right. Yeah, not the right stuff, zombie. Glue these not. It's actually glue. There's glue on the printer. I'm a dumbass. All right, so these pieces. Sorry, zombie. It's fine. Win some, you lose some. I'm gonna cry about it. One side's done. Yeah, it's a bummer, but you know what? Worse things could happen. Nothing broke. Got a little bit of residue in there. Box half full kind of guy. Or glass half. Trying to be anyways. Pills help. The panels can. Oh, if it can. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm honestly not really concerned about it. Get ourselves over here, so successfully did. Yeah, yeah, I'll try. I'm really not concerned about it. Just glue. Does it suck? Yeah. Yeah, it's the end of the world. Another classic I watched the other day was Sicario. That's probably one of my favorite movies. They just did such a good job with that. Oh, you've never heard of Sicario? Um, it's on Netflix. Um, if you don't, if you have a weak stomach, don't watch it. It's basically about Emily Blunt is the FBI agent. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate it. What was that? Think we need a stream getting the blue up. Original Dune. I tried watching Original Dune. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I know it might be like, what do you mean you couldn't do it? I tried. I gave it an honest effort. I have seen Apocalypse Now. I do like the new Dune movies. But the Sicario movies, the Sicario was actually directed by the same guy that directed Dune, Dennis Villeneuve, I think that is. Yeah, dude, I tried watching original Dune. I couldn't do it, especially when they put their force fields on the suit. I couldn't get past that, man. That got me. All right, so lid. Tron was good. 4 hours of pure boredom. But no, Sicario was really good. Sicario is about like the Mexican drug cartels. And just watch it. It's on Netflix. Actually, I just watched it the other night. It's really good. The first chapter, first movie is on Netflix, and that one, the first one is awesome. Even the second one's great. I do like the Tron movie. I haven't watched Tron in forever. Bob Ross and the Glue. I've never seen Das Boot. Yeah, Benicio del Toro's in that. Joseph. Yeah, he's awesome in that. Yeah, Dune 2 I just watched. That's on Netflix too. Dune Part 2 is good. I'm gonna have to throw this rag away. This is the towel that I use to wipe all the glue off. And it's a crusty towel. It's very questionable if somebody was to walk in here. Questionable towel. Very stiff. Anywho. So some magnets go here with the handle. The handle. That goes. I do like the older sci-fi movies. Yeah, the first Dune movie was a little before my time. All right. Every once in a while, I will try to watch an older movie, but it's got to be the right one to watch, especially after watching New Dune. I think I saw it one episode of the Expanse. So then, also with these, you got these covers here, there. Oh, like Mad Max, Troy. The old Mad Max movies. Talking about this one right here, John. John, you talking about this one right here? This is the handle. Now we get onto the lid. Oh, in the front? The front bar is no, that wasn't put on. I was put on previously. That was for I'll be taking that off likely tonight. That was for bracing for the front because performance. Not necessary. The bar is not necessary. Wouldn't have seen it in a video, honestly. uh, that bar went on after the build series. All right, so let's get some bearings in here and go with some M5 bolts. Our blue pieces. All right. So I need to swap out. About to pull the intake on. Moving along. Thanks. Do I got a vet near me? Like for animals? Or like sorry. What's the uh all right. So we got a couple of heat inserts. It's all right. Oh god. Not the worst I've heard. I'm actually flattered. You guys crack me up. Carry on, carry on. All right, guys. So this is the part where you may notice on Fabreeko's website it says that they don't do the countersunk, and don't worry about it. You don't need it. If you can get it, cool. If you can't, don't worry about it. You got plenty of clearance without it. All right. So, gonna couple flathead that we don't need, but pan heads I think would be probably better. Sorry, get to the We're all good. We're all good. Fair warning. Finding these can be a pain. Oh, did I say? You went. On him. How was dinner? Anything good tonight? Got one. That's Mike's bedtime. But all we have left is the door, Mike. All we have left is the door. You don't need sleep. Sorry, I stopped reading after 7 to 12 inches. Clownhammer, it would be a shame if you had to deal with that same customer again. Zombu, spelling is optional here. We don't correct with spelling. As long as we can loosely understand what you're saying. That's right. Time for that book learn. I turn 46 tomorrow. Good for you, Jason. You got 7 years on me. I just turned 39 in December. Happy birthday, man. Be awesome if you won the giveaway tonight, Jason. Ooh. get this door on. Speaking of, I would love to build a door. So some of you guys might know Turtle Crawler. Him and I were having a nice long talk last night, and he's got me like really wanting to build, well, rebuild my my Mercury. I mean, really want to rebuild my Mercury with a nebula frame. That might be on the to-do list. And you ready? Yep, I could do that. I'm not going to though, Django. The reason being, both of these over here have well, so the pink one has an octopus in it. And the green one actually has a kraken in it. Which is completely not full potential. It would actually make sense for me to take the kraken out of that and put it in this. Put the octopus in that one. I have the box turtle hooked up to that one by can, so that one is not getting. But oh, excuse me. I'm not doing Z tilt on this because of the CNC bed carriage. Problem, Jason. What did I do with it? This? Amazon. Amazon. Yeah, it's Mercury brand. So it's good glue. Excuse me. If you could stop dying, that would be great. Okay. I Almost done, gentlemen. But we got, yeah, the front to put on. Not doing LEDs tonight. It's just a car. Need to have a put money on it that I put these latches on. Sure did. Sure did. Do it too. Tongue flew. How do you know, dude? How the hell did I do this one right? Did I put this one backward? Talking to freaking Django. How many hours does it take you to build an NG now that you are an X12? A really good question. Probably build one in a day, afternoon. Six. 8 hours probably. Like build one. Like if I just like sat down uninterrupted. I had COVID twice. Yeah, TMI. If I could sit down uninterrupted and nothing broke, and I was on my A game, I could probably start by after breakfast and finish before dinner. It's not a super long build. Not a super long build, but that's not obviously with the enclosure. Like that's just for the ultimate frame build. Like obviously you guys are watching me tonight. The enclosure takes some time. I don't think it's available just yet. All those videos. All right, so on. Hold on. Swap that up. Under. I would do that. I would do that. I would build Ender NGs and then create them and ship them. No problemo. All day. Somebody's willing to pay for that? 100%. I would do it. And honestly, what I would do is I'd probably just pick up a couple of Ender3NGs, build them up to the toolhead portion. Yeah, but it's not the same as a K1C. You don't build a NG or something like this to get something that's comparable to something out of the box. You do it to have the. I do it for the. More so than even. There's ways to ship it where it could be semi-reasonable. What do I think that could be? I'd probably charge like 250 for labor, just because yeah, I'm out of the range of the mic. Yeah, I realized that. That's why I just instead of continuing talking, I just kind of babbled. But yeah, um, what would I need to build the Fabreeko kit if I don't have a donor? Toolhead extruder, electronics bed. So if you don't have a donor, you need, yeah, you need the extrusions, the hot end extruder, electronics bed, and bed carrier. But if you got really good extrusions, like say for example, I spoke with DLL PDF, and say in a few months or so, they were to sell kits for just the frame with the bed carriage and possibly even a bed, and that was a package. Then theoretically, all you would need to do is buy that, the Fabreeko kit, and then whatever hot end and extruder and motherboard you wanted to use. Then you would have a really badass printer. Which Ender did I start off with? Yeah, if you already have a bunch of extrusions, as long as you have a couple 4040s, 2040s, and a couple 2020s, you're good to go. Zombu, which Ender? So this was an Ender 3 Pro. The green one was an Ender 3 Pro, and the pink one was an Ender 3 V2. And I think that personally, the Ender 3 Pro is the best donor to use for this project, followed by the Ender 3 V2. And the V2, all you need is in the rear bottom extrusion is a couple little spacers. That's it. Excuse me. I don't know, man. I could build printers. I could build a bunch of them and still enjoy them. I mean, I still get enjoyment out of fixing Ender 3s. Like if somebody had an Ender 3 that they couldn't get the bed leveled, I still enjoy working on those. And actually, I get those a lot. And it's honestly understandable too because leveling leveling a bed in Ender 3 almost is a pain. No, leveling the bed on Ender 3 it's not fun at all. But I enjoy it because of that. Because it's not fun. Because it's a challenge, and then once you get that near perfect layer on a printer like that, it's definitely satisfying. That satisfying feeling is worth it to me, and I could do that. I could do that all day. People, if I had 20 Ender 3, like 20 customers, they're like, I just want you to get my Ender 3 to print because the first layer is not stick. That would be three. Yes, Django, 100%. That's like the perfect description. Yeah. Hammer, meat, nail. Yeah. It's funny though because I get customers for those kind of situations. I always recommend, oh, you would get much better, and it's true. Like I'm not scamming anybody, but like they would get the best user experience out of switching to Clipper. And I've converted a lot of stock Ender 3s or Ender machines to Clipper, and everybody has been happy. And I actually wrote up where is it? Where is it? I'm always losing shit. Like it's like I got gremlins in here and they think it's hilarious to watch me lose my mind over a piece. And then it's like, oh, it's been right here the whole time. What were we talking about? Maybe again. Wiring harness is good too. Wiring's always a lot of people don't like. It. Handle. Oh, where the heck? I never actually used Octoprint. So I loaded Octoprint onto this printer when it was still in its Ender 3 form, and I didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. Sorry, guys. I'm losing it right now because I'm missing a piece. Hey, Killer Prince, how you doing, man? Not me scratching my head because I'm losing, and my mind. I'm losing my mind. Oh, Martin, you're still here. Yeah, yeah. Octoprint, um, definitely had its run. Bet it fell underneath the table. Yeah, Marcus, I'm losing my mind right now, man. Look under the. All right, we're just gonna mount it without it. I walk away from Marlin whenever I look at it. I don't do that. That's how it goes. Yeah, Mike. Clipper's not bad. It's got a learn. I could be saying that because I've been using it for a couple of years now. But once you get the hang of it, it becomes second nature, and there's just so much to it. You'll catch on quick. You walk away from the mic and nobody can hear you. Oh, thank you, Killer Prince. Yeah, I had a buddy of mine Dan, Jesus Christ. Buddy of mine powder coated it for me. Yeah, it's Galaxy Black. It's beautiful. And I can't take you any. Now. Zombie, who trying to fool? Try it. Oh no, I don't like that. I would never try that. Ooh, that's not for me. That's gross. Ew. If it was a but there's somebody out there. This what the hell are these guys talking about? What is going on? And I would say that's how we almost done. Almost done. And don't be mean to she. Jamie's not old. Jamie's seasoned. seasoned, not old. Maybe an old base season. Then line this up where you latch it in place, because if you latch it without it being all lined up, it's going to so it all comes down. You have to adjust the latch, this hinge, these. So there's a lot of adjustment. A lot of adjustment here. What I like to do, open the top and just kind of flex it a little bit so that you can get in here, and then latch it if you can. If not, you might have to move these side pieces out. I like old. That's right. Divot in that. The enclosure minus the bottom pin. Yeah, looks nice and clean when it's not coated with the fumes and stuff from a whole bunch of ABS printing. Now all we have left to do is tighten these ones right here. So gotta unlatch. Tighten them. Try to keep them where they are because they were happy. Boom. And these do break in for a while. No, probably take a little bit of adjustment on side latches here. These would probably be the main adjustments. I wouldn't worry much about these ones, but kind of play around with. Golden. Now, what we would do if I was going to stay on, I'm not staying on because I'm beat and I want to watch Daredevil before I go to sleep. But these are the clear LED lenses that I printed. And so these will just go in here and just click on. there's a groove down the side, so you'll put 3 of the long ones on each side. Those will just click on, and then you'll on the sides, you'll take 2 of the short ones. Those will click on at the very end. Like so. Yeah, foam is always welcome. I'm not using foam on any of mine, but it can't hurt. I actually have to reprint the top enclosure parts. Don't listen to Zombu. I gotta reprint the top parts for my BlueNG because go figure, I'm missing. Oh wait, no, I'm not missing. There are lenses for the LEDs. You have your channels, and then there's a cover that you can print too that will go over here. Hide the wires, but that's normal. Yeah, Troy, it's kind of a marathon stream. A little bit longer than planned, but not too far off than my normal stream length. Um, Brian, no, I don't have a box turtle for this one. I have the box turtle on my green one. I'm not opposed to a box turtle for this one, but is not in the is not on the to-do list for it. There's actually a couple other things I would like to do with this first. And this is actually going to be one of my future test printers for RH. So I got a couple things that I'll be testing on this soon. In the form of performance mods for it. So that'll be fun. But yeah, I think it's giveaway time. So let's see how we're looking at with the entries. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been here. 29 entries, 37 people watching. For those of you that may have missed it, the pinned comment is the Google form for tonight's giveaway. And I'll give you about 3 or so minutes to fill it out. It's your chance to enter to win a spool of atomic filament. Atomic Filament is a company that I work with for a long time now, and they're happy to give away a spool of filament to the people watching my streams. Excuse me. So basically, what I do is I will look at me. I am the captain. I am the captain. So basically, because old. Oh, Mike, yeah, we almost did. Marcus, I'll answer that question in a second. My ADHD is kicking in. They're talking about atomic filament. They it's okay. Yeah, so the winner gets to choose a spool of PLA, PETG, or ABS, whatever color they want. Currently, it's just those three types, and no abrasives. But other than that, the full menu of those three types is available to you. So yeah, got 29 entries, and I talked for 2 minutes, and there wasn't any new ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and in 1 minute I will close the giveaway, and we'll see who tonight's winner is. The first winner of March. I'm gonna find that piece that I'm missing right after I reprint it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Marcus, to answer your question about the V2, I will start testing it as soon as two conditions are met. The first condition is RH sends me the files, and the second is I have the money, or somebody willing to send me the parts to test it. So those will be my two limiting factors, and the biggest limiting factor will be money. So with that being said, the sooner I can get YouTube to recognize the fact that I have hit over 3,000 hours and allow me to open up channel memberships, all that will go right into future content, and any donations will go right into future content, which includes testing for the V2 and anything else that RH comes out with. If you win, I think yes, deal. Zombu won tonight. Congratulations, Zombu, on being tonight's winner. I will send you an email later with. All right, but let me import all that stuff. Honestly, I'm kind of hoping the birthday guy wins. In a week. Okay. Yeah, Zombu, if you win, I'll send you Clown Hammer's address. Just kidding, Clown Hammer. I wouldn't do that. Everyone's bigger. Oh, the cool thing is I see a couple new names in. That's cool. Oh, you already got it. All right, fair enough. We should go with something exotic. Wheel of name. And let me close the ads before. Oh, you gotta get ad blocker. All right, so this is my third NG, so I'm gonna spin it three. I'm gonna shuffle 3 times. Let me just go down this list. All right, Django. Where is he? Jason, you're the one that has a birthday tomorrow, right? Oh, he might have went to bed. Oh, Jason's still here. All right, cool. Jason, you're the one who has the birthday tomorrow, right? Oh, Rick, you need to enter? All right, hold on a second. Because I'm a nice guy, I'll open it. All right, Rick, go ahead and click on that form. And let me know when you enter. When you enter, I'll close it. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, Rick. Yep, I see you. I see you're added. See. Okay, Jason, pick a number since it's your birthday. How many times are we gonna shuffle? Pick your lucky number, Jason. Birthday, Jason. Pick a number. Also, Marcus, if you're in here, thank you very much for the coffee. I appreciate it. Just waiting on chat delay here. If I don't get a number, I'm just gonna spin it. All right. I'm just gonna. No rhyme or reason. Skyrim, are you here? Just say something in chat. Skyrim, if you're still here, congratulations. You are tonight's winner. Got a couple minutes to say something. I was waiting for that, Django. How is it rigged? It's a new name. You guys are so sad. Is Skyrim taggable? Hey, Skyrim. Congratulations, you are tonight's winner. Robot, that happens all the time, man. Yep, I see you, Skyrim. So, if you have me on Discord, go ahead and send me a message on Discord. If not, I'll send you an email tonight, when I get upstairs. So, but to everybody else, thank you. Well, to everybody, thank you for showing up. You guys always show up for me, and I appreciate it. It does mean a lot. This is still new to me, so, and you guys have been an awesome crowd every single week, and I love it. So, you guys keep me wanting to come up with stuff to do every week. So if you have any suggestions for next week, let me know. I don't have anything planned yet, but yeah, I'll come up with something. So yeah, go get some sleep, Dan. So if you go on the RH3 Discord or the Fabreeko Discord and you just go for David P, that'll be me. You'll see the armored printing after it. And then yeah, feel free to shoot me a DM. Excuse me. Feel free to shoot me a DM. Let me know that you were in my stream and that's how you found me or whatever, and we'll talk. Yeah, I'm always down for a conversation. You just find me, David P, on Discord. So, but yeah, thank you everybody. You guys are awesome. I'm not gonna stream the glue removal. Like, I'm gonna pretend it never happened, and just cry in my mind every single time I look at it. But yeah, that's how I roll. Compartmentalization. That's the key to survival. But yeah, so thank you everybody for just being here with me. Send me ideas for next week. Inexpensive ideas, because money. But yeah, if it's more NG content, let me know. We can just talk about the build. I don't care. You guys know me by now. I'm easy. So, but yeah, have a good night. I'll just rant on and on and on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you, Jason. Happy birthday.